Okay, let's talk about a problem that quietly haunts some of the world's biggest companies. It's this growing gap between what they think they own and what's actually sitting in their warehouses. We're going hunting for the ghost in the machine.
So let me just ask you this. What if your most valuable assets were just vanishing? I don't mean stolen or lost. I mean just erased from the one place you absolutely trust to keep track of it all, your digital records.
The easiest way to think about it is this. It's like opening your wallet, seeing you have 20 bucks, but your bank app says you have 50. Now imagine that wallet is a warehouse the size of 3 football fields, and that bank app is a massive global system. All of a sudden, that little discrepancy is a huge, huge problem. So let's really dive into the core of this issue. This is basically a story of two competing realities. You've got the physical world, actual boxes on an actual shelf, and then you have the digital world of data inside a system like SAP. Now, the process that's supposed to connect these two worlds is called inventory reconciliation. You can think of it as the moment of truth. It's the official checkup where the digital system is forced to look in the mirror and confront physical reality. And this is the central conflict, right? On one side, you've got physical reality. That's the ground truth. It is what it is. But on the other side, you've got the digital record, a kind of ghost of that reality that can, and, well, often does, contain errors. When these two don't line up, the whole business starts operating on a lie. So how do these errors even creep in the first place? And maybe more importantly, why are they so dangerous? Let's take a look at how these tiny, seemingly innocent mistakes can just snowball into massive business risks.
Well, most of the time, it really just boils down to simple human error. Picture this. A tired warehouse worker types 100 instead of 10, where a shipment comes in, but the paperwork gets put aside and completely forgotten. Maybe a critical part is taken for the assembly line, but nobody scans it out of the system. Each one of those is just a tiny little crack in the foundation of your data.
And those tiny cracks, they can cause earthquakes. See, your system tells you that you have a crucial component in stock, so you don't order more. But when you go to get it, the shelf is empty. And just like that, your multi-million-dollar production line grinds to a halt. This is exactly how bad data burns real money. But of all the signs that your system is out of sync with reality, there is one that is way more alarming than any other. It is the true ghost in the machine, a screaming signal that your processes are fundamentally broken. It's called negative inventory. And just think about that for a second. How can you have less than 0 of a physical object? I mean, you can't. And that's precisely the point. This isn't just some computer glitch. No, it's a giant red flag for a huge process failure. It means stock was probably recorded as used before it was ever officially recorded as received. The system is trying to process a sequence of events that completely defies logic. And this is where the real chaos begins. Automated planning systems start making wild decisions based on impossible numbers. Operations get totally disrupted because nobody can trust the data anymore, and your financial reports, well, they start to reflect a reality that just plain doesn't exist. Okay, so if the machine is in chaos, is the answer more technology, a better algorithm, some kind of AI? Well, according to our source material, the fix isn't more complex technology at all. The solution is actually surprisingly human. The whole solution really rests on 2 main pillars. First, manual scrutiny. That means people using their own 2 eyes, physically counting what's there to reestablish that ground truth. And second, constant discipline, making absolutely sure that every single item moving in or out gets recorded correctly right at the moment it happens, every time. And here's the ultimate takeaway. A powerful system like SAP, it's just a tool. It's really just a mirror reflecting the quality of your processes and the discipline of the people using it. If you feed it chaos, it won't magically fix it. It'll just give you that chaos right back, only faster and on a much bigger scale. As our source expert Suvendu puts it directly, manual scrutiny and discipline are essential. And that's such a powerful reminder, right? That no matter how advanced our technology gets, it's so often relying on a simple foundation of human diligence and accuracy. Which really leaves us with a final and pretty crucial question. As we race to automate everything and trust AI with these massive decisions, does our fundamental human discipline, that simple commitment to just getting the details right, actually become even more critical? Something to think about.